All right, I am back with Dark Souls Remastered, and today we're going to start off actually with the Painted World of Ariamis. I cashed in a lot of my saved souls so I could upgrade my endurance a bit, because I want to wear the best armor in the game. And yeah, Anor Londo is dark now because I destroyed the illusion that Gwendolyn had cast last stream. So with his illusion broken, we no longer see a fake sun in the sky. Obviously a disappointment to Solaire. Okay, come on. All right, and now that I retrieved the peculiar doll from the Undead Asylum, this painting right here, I can actually enter it. So in the Dark Souls series, there's two painted worlds. This is the first one, the Painted World of Ariamis. In Dark Souls 3, there's a second one, the Painted World of Ariandel. But that's DLC content. In this Dark Souls game, this whole area is optional, and it almost acts like it should be DLC content, but it's actually part of the base game, which is pretty cool. And what's interesting is I can't warp from here. So once you're in here, you're trapped until you finish this area. So if you came here underprepared, tough luck. That's Dark Souls for you. And yeah, this door doesn't open from this side, so there's a few checkpoints like that where once you get all the doors open, it's pretty much a straight shot till the end. But unlocking all that is a little bit harder. And yeah, I can get an item once I cut that body down. But for now, the only place I can go is up the stairs. Anyone up here? Whoa. And that's why I keep my shield out, because this is the type of game Dark Souls is. And yeah, these white rats are only in this world. Okay. You really gotta watch out for these guys because they can easily inflict toxic status on you. That's why it's good to take him out at range if you can, like with a spell or something, or a bow. But failing that option, my halberd is okay for this purpose. I actually forgot to redeem my Firekeeper's soul to Purple Mosque. Okay. Oh, okay. A little bit surrounded here. That's fine. Yeah, avoid the toxic. Oh, seriously? As soon as you hit them, if you're too close, they can instantly inflict toxic on you. Well, it's a good thing I have plenty of Estus Flask. Because this toxic is taking a long time to cure. Let's see. Whoa! All right. Not sure if I can make that jump or not. There we go. And yeah, I see that guy hiding there. Can't really attack him though. Oh, there we go. And that weird noise you hear is the toxic status draining my health. Now, as you might surmise from the fact that there's literally painting guardians who are in Anor Londo guarding that painting, the people in Anor Londo know that, at least some people in Anor Londo know, particularly Gwen, that there's more to that painting than just being a piece of art. They know that there's a world inside there, and the reason why it's being guarded is because there's something in this painting that they want to keep trapped in here. So they want to keep people out of this painting, but they also want to keep something inside. Whoa. When you're locked onto enemies here, this staircase can be pretty tricky. Pretty easy to fall off. And yeah, there's crow enemies and there's crows up here. It's strongly implied that this world is associated with the goddess Velka, whose imagery is associated with crows. I still have no way of curing toxic right now. Probably should have stocked up on items to cure toxic before entering here, but it's too late now. Oh. And yeah, these enemies here are called phalanxes, and if you play Demon Souls, you'll recognize them as the boss at the first level. So yeah, I just opened up a big shortcut. And I'm finally not inflicted by toxic anymore. And yeah, as you can probably tell, that's an illusory wall if you're paying very close attention here. But there's a reason I'm not rushing forward just yet. It's because of these guys. Okay, not an illusory wall, I guess. Never mind. Neither is that. Oh, but that definitely is. Anyone coming out? Nice try at an ambush. There's several of them that can come from multiple directions, so I like to avoid being surrounded. Okay, so that door's unlocked now too. Whoa. So yeah, this thing we saw at the very beginning can now be accessed. I actually don't know what it is. And actually, I never kindled, yeah, didn't kindle the bonfire, so I'm stuck with the number of Estus flasks I have, unless I want to use humanity for that. Speaking of which, I just got some. I probably don't need it though. It is kind of crazy how weak most of the enemies in this world are, considering you have to get all the way to Anor Londo to access them. I mean, obviously the guys who inflict toxic are pretty annoying, but and they can do a lot of damage, but these hollows are weak. I believe I need a key for this. Yep. In fact, I haven't fully explored the area down the well yet. So I'm pretty sure the key is around here. Okay, I didn't see the staircase last time. And yeah, I'm not gonna take a chance with this guy again. Okay, pyromancy, nice. There we go. That's the key I need. All right. Now I can proceed onward. Oh no. I'm not messing around with these these guys. Whoa. I'm just gonna throw fire at everything. Cool, got a number. Yeah, too exposed out here. I see the crow person way over there on that roof over. One's perched up there. Let's see, do I don't have any binoculars, I don't think. Okay. I'm definitely counting one of them. Probably more. There, okay, yeah, there are definitely more. Oh, okay, they have a jump and grab attack. All that for a spell I can't use. Okay. Cool, okay. That's that. Nothing over here? Oh no. No. There goes Toxic again. That opened up a shortcut so I can just run through. There. Always watch for hidden enemies. And yeah, you can see the trap here. This guy's putting pressure on me to rush him. But once I do, I'm going to be instantly surrounded. So, best to clear out these guys. All right. Oh, okay. That's good damage. Let's see. What do I have? I'm using what's probably one of my strongest weapons. She's not attacking.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
So you could walk past her and lead this. She's giving it out to lead the place peacefully. If you're wanting to collect all the unique weapons for the for the achievement on this game, you do have to fight her, and not only fight her, but you have to specifically cut off her tail, which is, it becomes hard if you don't do it right away because she can turn invisible. So that's why I have my strongest weapon out right now. Let's see how this goes. There we go. But now she's going to be invisible. So, but fortunately she's in snow. So, okay. Wasn't watching closely enough for her footprints. But yeah, she does bleed damage, of course. And watch the footprints. And a good heavy attack will make her visible for a bit. All right, I need my halberd back. And now I can leave this place by going off the edge. Oh, this guy's gonna follow me. Well, now you're trapped. Let's do this. How is this the most recent bonfire? Oh well. Well, that's okay, because I can just head on over to Duke's Archives anyway. So it's interesting. Smo is over here. There's a statue of Smo here. On the other side of the statue of Ornstein. As I mentioned before, Ornstein was one of the 4 knights of Gwyn. And the reason that Smo was most likely not a knight, other than him being an executioner, is because he was also sort of a cannibal. He ate the bones of the people he executed. And that was considered too distasteful for even these people. I definitely need to cash in this Firekeeper soul. I don't know if this bonfire up ahead is a warp point or not, though. We'll see. Either way, it's not a big deal. Okay. Whoa, I was trying to roll past him, but I forgot. In this game, you can only roll in 4 directions. This spell is so weird. It says there's 20 uses, but when you cast it, it uses 17 of those uses all at once, leaving you with only 3. The only way this even makes sense is if you have multiple copies and stack them, which you can do in like New Game Plus playthroughs, but it's just a very weird way they have this set up. Unfortunately, these boars don't respond. I'm hoping that okay, so that bonfire was not one you can warp to. That's fine. There is a bonfire you can warp to in the Duke's Archives, just not that one. All right. I don't know if the Ring of Sacrifice applies to humanity as well, or just souls. But I'll have a use to test it out pretty soon, because there's actually a scripted unavoidable death coming up. As in, you literally cannot progress the game unless you die in this particular area. Which technically means that unless you cheat or use glitches, a deathless run in Dark Souls is literally impossible. So no matter how good of a player you are, you're guaranteed to see that "you died" screen at least once. Statistically, more than once. A lot more. And yeah, these guys can parry you, so you gotta watch out for them. So just watch for good openings of attack. Like when they're stuck in an animation. I'll deal with that stone golem in a minute. Okay, and that caster, I believe, is powering up these guys. They're still powered up, but eliminating him should help. All right. Now, part of unlocking the DLC for some reason involves taking out this guy. To get that broken pendant. I was going to read the item description, but I see I have enemies after me. These guys actually do quite a bit of damage. That's the thing with crystal weapons, they do a lot of damage, but they break easily. Same with enemies made of crystal. Not the toughest, but they do a lot of damage. Alright. Broken pendant. That's what I got. Let's see. What? Oh, okay. The vine appears to originate from Ulasil, which is the area, is a kingdom before, in the past. Let's see. So it's basically Lordran, except in the past. And this broken pendant is imbued with a magic that is basically indecipherable to those in modern days. Alright, so up ahead is going to be the mandatory death. So the beginning of the game, the first cutscene introduced us to a dragon named Seath the Scaleless. He was born without scales, which for dragons, there's hard scales are the source of their protection and their immortality. But Seath was born without that protection, so he decided he wanted to side with the people who he thought would come out on top, which would be Gwen and his people. And in return, Seath was rewarded by Gwen with these archives where he could study magic. And in his study of magic, Seath did develop a form of immortality. Oh wow, that guy's definitely thick rolling. Okay. Is he going to attack? And you know what? Actually, instead of the Ring of Sacrifice, I should do Rare Ring of Sacrifice because it nullifies Curse. And Seath uses Curse. Alright, so it's literally impossible to win this fight because it's a guaranteed death. See, you cannot do any damage to him. Okay, this is supposed to nullify Curse, but it's still doing Curse buildup for some reason. So I'm just gonna let myself get hit here and hopefully avoid Curse buildup. All right. Okay, and it did preserve humanity. Good. All right. Let's... Having magic protection is pretty good. So yeah, I'm now trapped in this cell, and I can't... This bonfire is cut off from the other, so I cannot warp from here. But luckily, there's this guard leaning right up against the bars. So I'll just take the key from him. Yeah, so this is going to be a very annoying sound until I shut it off. Whoa, okay. He's just going to run past me? Oh, okay, they're running away from the sound. Works for me. Okay, these guys. Whoa. Okay, so I just gotta be fast. Those weird-looking creatures were once people. Ooh, okay. Mess up the inputs there a little bit. Time to shut off this annoying sound. There we go. And again, I forgot to upgrade my Estus flask. I'll have to do that next time. And yeah, there's some, you hear crying here. And that's Big Cat Logan, who was at Firelink Shrine and then wandered here and got himself captured again. And these creatures are crying because you would too if you were a human who got turned into one of these things by some weird magic experiments.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this. Alas, I'm in prison once again. I suppose you could stage me again. Archives. Such a storehouse of knowledge. So close.
Okay, so last time he was imprisoned, he promised to teach me his sorcery if I freed him. I freed him. He refused to teach me his sorcery because my stats were too low. Now he's asking me to be freed again. Fortunately for him, there's something in that cage that I need. Well, not need, but I want a lot. So I have to find the key and come back from. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of books here, and this is dedicated to Seath's study of magic. Interestingly, Seath is a dragon, and he doesn't exactly have the appendages for turning pages, so he must have someone who, like a human attendant, who reads the books to him or studies for him. Whoa, okay, ambush. These were the guys who were running away from the sound originally. Since the sound's no longer present, they came back down the ladder. I got it. Yeah, I definitely want to be careful. Nope. I was trying to close the door from this side. Maybe I can't do that. That looks like too far to fall, but maybe not. Okay, nothing down there. So I guess I'll take my chances with this drop. Oh, okay. That wasn't a lot of damage. It's so hard to judge safe falling distances in this game. Cool. All right, let's explore that way now. That did a lot of damage. Oh, I blocked it. Okay. So yeah, this is the outside of the Duke's Archives. And all those crystals are Cease doing. In these games, crystals and magic are strongly associated. In Elden Ring, they made it glintstone. All right, another one of these channeler guys. Well, two more of them. And if you're going for like one of the trophies, you have to get a weapon, these guys as weapons, which is a very low drop rate. So if you're going for the platinum trophy, you're going to be farming those guys for quite a while, most likely. All right, so clear it this way. And these staircases can actually rotate. So this area is a bit of a puzzle. Ah, I did not mean to do that. These guys are bad about attacking from all sides. Oh, nothing there. Easy. Oh, still alive. Ooh, okay. And yeah, that's a mimic. Totally not worth it. Okay, that's where I came in at. Yeah, that's the entrance to this place. All right, unlocked this bonfire. I'm gonna avoid resting at because I have to backtrack to the library and I don't want all the enemies there to respawn. Wow, didn't even look like he was aiming at me, but the arrow still came my direction. He had his bow pointed off to the side. So this staircase can rotate, but first I want to make sure, I want to see what's ahead before I rotate it. Okay, nothing here. It actually is possible while this is rotating to jump off and land on one of those bookcases. I'm not going to do that, but it's something you can do. These guys should really have a melee option for when you get close range, instead of just relying on their bows. Yeah, nice try. What? He disappeared before I could finish him off. All right. Wow, okay. Yeah, try to teleport away from that. There we go. This should take me to the place I need to be. Anything here though? Nope. Didn't want to have to deal with that guy's arrows while I was climbing this ladder. And unlike later games, there's no option to slide down these ladders quickly. So that opens a shortcut back to this area and this bonfire. Logan will move here once we free him. Yeah, that one's a mimic, definitely. Let's see if I can, this is a smaller enemy, so I don't know if the Chaos Storm will take him out in one hit. Nope. Oh, okay, it did, okay. Chaos Storm is very situationally useful. Best used on very large enemies, like bosses that move slowly. All right, found the key I was looking for. All right. Those prism stones are normally useless, but they'll be useful in the upcoming area. But first, now that I've cleared out all this and got the key, I need to head over to the library again. I'm wondering if a homeward bone will be of any assistance here, but I don't want to I don't want to cause all the enemies to respawn. Okay, I see. I see what I need to do. As much as I really hate climbing all these ladders. And that should be the last time I need to deal with these staircases again. Well, maybe not. I still have to go back. Because I still haven't rested at a bonfire yet. So the Homeward Bone still sees this bonfire in this library as my most recent one. I'll definitely need to rest at the main bonfire once I get back up, though. I'll probably want to kindle it, too. Maybe not. All right, finally. You're free now.
Oh, that makes twice. I will visit the archive there to be in. Oh, no,
Okay. And yeah, like almost every other NPC in this game, Logan eventually goes hollow. Because I guess they couldn't come up with a more creative ending for character progression. That is the theme of this game, though, is going hollow and resisting the temptation to give up. So I get why they do it. It's just kind of a joke at some point when all the NPCs go hollow. Didn't... Okay. Just that. So that's 2 Firekeeper souls that I have now. Let's see. So all the Firekeeper souls have the exact same item description, except for the one stolen from Anastasia. Hers is the only one that has a slightly different description. So if you have multiple Firekeeper souls, including hers, you want to make sure that you read the descriptions and take care of the other ones first before dealing with hers. Otherwise, you'll end up accidentally using her soul if that's not what you were intending. As far as I know, the only way to get up on top of this bookshelf to get to this guy, if you're a pure melee build, is to roll off that moving staircase when it's revolving. All right. Let's see. Watch as the flame goes stronger each time I kindle it. And now for the max level. All right, bonfire fully kindled. I'm pretty much done leveling up, so I'm not going to bother with all that. I don't care about souls anymore.
Hello, the Christmas and
If I want to progress his quest line. I gotta buy all of his stuff, even if I can't use it. Let's see, I need another 60,000. Almost there. Cool.
Hello? Oh. Ah. The secret of Sith's immortality. If you are 40 and were in prison, you must know that Sith different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true.
You just said that.
It is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Sith when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch your life. And it so happens the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest. Come again, anytime. The tomes stored in the great pool, and I certainly bear no antipathy. The tomes stored a great
Okay.
pool of knowledge. Some would say Sith had an unsound all pro, and I certainly bear no antipathy.
So eventually his... Let me make sure there's nothing else to buy. Okay.
Farewell.
If I keep talking to him and resetting the area, he'll eventually start going hollow. So I'll come back to him, but first, there's something I can do out here in the courtyard. Ooh, okay. Fall damage. All right. This golden golem is special. Ooh, okay.
It was you who rescued me. I am Zeus Linda Catherine. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you. Oh, have you seen? You wouldn't miss him. Good, well then.
Yep.
Good, well.
All right, let's see if Logan is going hollow yet.
Oh, tight. The tomes stored.
Okay, not yet apparently. Maybe I have to defeat Seath first. That makes sense. It's not letting me rest. Probably because I got aggro from that guy. Well, this is very annoying if I can't rest at the bonfire. Really? Well, let me now, or do I have to get the guy on the bookshelf too? Okay. Don't know if I can get the guy on the bookshelf. We'll see. Because I do have stuff I want to accomplish at Firelink Shrine. Alright, even though I'm right here, I'm going to use a Homeward Bone. Because I can't access that bonfire for some reason. That has to be a bug. Because normally if you can't interact with the bonfire, the fire disappears.
Oh, with those manics, I haven't found.
I've seen them.
I'm sure if you could.
Okay, is she's still here. Okay. You say you need to be off, but you're not going. Alright. 2 Firekeeper souls. That'll be the most I can get with this playthrough. Alright, I now have Estus Flask +6. If I hadn't revived her, I could get to +7, and that'll be the max. Alright. Stone Dragon. Time to go see the Everlasting Dragon. And what I'm actually here for is, well, let me offer some stuff to him. Yeah, I don't have all the stuff to give him, so. Let's go here. I really hope he's here. Hopefully his quest went as expected. That was good damage. All right. It will be annoying if Siegmeyer's not here after traveling all this way. Let's find out. This is worrying. Why is he not here? I'm pretty sure I progressed this quest line. What? Really? There really should be a... The other bonfire in Ash Lake really should be where you warp to. Or better, yeah, these things should be closer together. So it's not such a long run. Well, dialogue did advance, so let's see if he's here. From Software does a lot of stuff right, but one thing that I just can't defend is their quest design. They've always been bad at making quests. Every single game. Well, I won't say every single Souls game, I should say. Or Soulsborne game. They do a lot of stuff really well, but this is one thing they do pretty terribly. And it's not the fact that it's like it's almost like a puzzle to figure it out. That's not the problem. I actually enjoy that element of it. It's how inconvenient a lot of this stuff is. And how very little rational basis there is for doing a lot of this stuff. Like, I really hope this is not going to be a waste of time again. Oh, I have to go around that. Okay. There we go. Don't know why it took her so long to come here, but yeah, here she is.
All hollow, Mum. The thing to do is find me over. You and his weapons that please accept it.
Well, he went hollow and she had to kill him. But she said again, indicating this is not the first time. Or maybe it means she's killed him before, but not because he went hollow. She killed him for different reasons. Okay, yeah, he's not doing anything until I kill Seath, I guess. I'm just gonna make a run for it. Let's go. And the surfaces in this area can be very slippery and not what you'd expect necessarily how the physics to work. So you do have to be very careful because you can easily fall off. And yeah, as hinted by this, there's invisible walkways. And sometimes they can be a little bit tricky. Like, they don't necessarily go in a straight line. These do, but there's one here that does not go in a straight line. All right, this guy, I don't think he respawns, so you'll have to defeat him once. But I am not going to do that. I'm just going to run. And if you come this way, there you can actually get a blue Titanite slab that way, but I'm not really interested in that. Okay. Imminent fall. Let's look around here. This is not fun. Okay, there we go. That's over with. Ah. So Seath can inflict curse status, but fortunately these guys can be farmed for purging stones. I believe I have a purging stone in my inventory. Actually, I don't even need to fight these guys. I don't know why I'm fighting them. This was unnecessary, actually. I could have just run past him, I guess. There we go. Nice, purging stone. But what I'll go ahead and do is, I actually don't know if I got the curse bite ring. Okay, I didn't get the curse bite ring. In fact, I don't remember where it's located at, so I'll just have to try not to get cursed, I guess. My shield won't be that helpful here. Okay. I probably should have switched to a Dragon Great Axe, actually. So yeah, here comes Seath. And true to his name, he has no scales. So I need to destroy this crystal in order to do damage to him. But before I do, I'll let him do the damage himself to temporarily stun him, so I can get a head start running. I'm after his tail because, like other dragons in this game, there's something you can get for cutting his tail, and this one is really, really nice to get. And unfortunately, it's not these front tails don't count. All right, I'll try this way. Ooh. All right. Ah, come on. He does some damage here. All right. All right, that didn't go well. But that's fine. Just need to get around this front tail. Whatever you call it. There we go. Moonlight Greatsword, that's what I wanted. That's the weapon that's been in most of the From Software games. They just have this as a recurring weapon. Oh no, curse! Curse. All right. All right, let's... There we go. I didn't get cursed. So that's part of Gwyn's soul, and the rest of Gwyn's soul was given to the Four Kings. Wow, okay. This guy's not going to be happy with me.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen one.
Yeah.
You sorry fool. You could not be the chosen one. Now, I shall slumber till I am awakened.
Ah. All right. I have all 4 needed souls. So yeah, that'll take me to the Kiln of the First Flame. And the final boss of the game, but I still have the DLC to do. So, let's head on over to the DLC. Need to repair equipment. Okay. Didn't think they were gonna chase me this far out into the water. Yep. Now that I have the broken pendant, there should be a portal here. All right. I wish they wouldn't make movement like this here. Like, they could have made this area dry land. All right. Let's see. That reminds me. I thought I had a ring to increase spell effectiveness. Oh, you know what? Maybe I have to buy that from... I don't know if Greg sells it or who. Yeah. Well, sell me your stuff first. Are you not gonna sell me anything? It might be too late. Okay, that's bad. There we go. Slumbering Dragon Quest ring. Okay. Oh, you should have sold me your ring. All right. No, okay. It was Bellowing Dragon Crest ring that I needed. Oh, well. Well. Sanctuary Garden. So it's probably too late for me to get that ring. Yeah, and since I'm in water, this lightning will do extra damage. My fire will do less damage, but I should still be able to get him pretty good, actually. All right. Easy. All right, well, that's pretty good amount done today. So I will go ahead and leave it off here, and then next stream I will be doing the DLC. So yeah, that'll be it for this stream, and I don't know how many more streams I'm gonna have of this game. 2 is realistic, but if I do a really good job next time and power through this DLC, maybe next stream will be the last stream. We'll see. But that's it for now.